we arrived at Cahokia Mounds Interpretive Center, a World Heritage Site. So this is the main placard, and Interpretive Center is right in the front, and you can drive in. And then the Monk Mound is across the street over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check out the visitor center.
In the Twin Mountains?
Yep, and it's a completely free World Heritage Site, but donation is suggested if you want to donate. All right, let's head in. So here's the parking lot, and there's a few interpreted signs talking about the National Road. And then here's the visitor center. Opens at 9, it's 8 right now.
Were you down in New Orleans when Katrina hit?
Oh, Katrina, no.
This is a very significant mound site and undoubtedly the most populous mound site in the United States, quite frankly. And having said all that, if you have any questions, we have volunteers just like myself. Hopefully we can answer your questions. If you have any questions, far away.
Did you want to do it or you want me to do it?
I can do it, yeah.
Okay. You want to try it on this first to make sure I've got it right side up. Don't want to put it in there upside down. Yep, that's upside down.
Yeah. Start right there. This is perfect. Cahokia. Yes, we got the stamp.
There you go.
Yay, stamp. Got the stamp. Yes, we got the stamp.
There you go.
Yay, stamp.
You're welcome.
Got the stamp. Right behind us is the map of all the World Heritage Sites in US. Yes. So we have been to Poverty Point. We're at the Cahokia Mounds. We have been to Mammoth Cave, Great Smoky, Poverty Point, Centennial Mission, Carlsbad Cavern.
So pretty much everything
Yeah.
on the side.
And I've been to Mesa Verde and Grand Canyon and Yosemite and Redwood and Yellowstone and Olympic. I've actually been to half of the.
I've been to.
You've been there too? Yeah. And then we've been to Hawaii also, the Kano.
Yeah, but we didn't got stamp.
Yeah. Yep. So it's really cool. And what's defined World Heritage? You have to have cultural monument, like talk about culture, or you have to be very pretty, a natural property. Yeah. So 2 criteria. So this is same level as the Great Wall of China. Yeah. There's 20 sites and 800 sites in 143 countries. Is it even possible to go to all of them?
It'll be hard.
Very
Let's just
hard.
focus on.
Let's focus on National Park first.
It's only 400 of them. That should be easier.
This is a utility belt. This is like a workman's belt here. And if you want, I can stretch that out.
Oh.
This is all her. She did her own stamps on this.
Wow.
It all starts at a sheet, just a sheet of German silver, which isn't really silver. It's more nickel.
Yeah.
And because everybody thinks when we say silver, they're like, oh man, these Indians have it made. Look at all the silver. No, it's nickel. It's a whole lot cheaper. But that's what they used back then.
What is this?
This is a cradle board. This is what I brought my daughter home in.
Oh.
Yeah. I was born and raised here in St. Louis, on the hill. And when I had my girls, my mom is full-blood Kiowa, and we live on the hill. My dad was full-blood Italian. So whenever I came in, they're right. So whenever I came inside the house, it was all Kiowa things. You know, my mom ruled the house. But as soon as I left the house and I went to St. Ambrose and learned Latin and all that, that was the Italian part. You know, where I had to learn that stuff. So I'm glad that, you know, my mom and dad both, you know, they brought me home in one of these. You know, I brought my kids home in one of these. My daughters brought my grandson home in this one. And this is my grandson's dance outfit now. Now this right here, and this right here, is called a fetish. And what we do is we hang it off of here when they're babies, and inside there is their umbilical cord, and that's for protection. And so we hang it on, you know, and they play with it and everything, and we have it beaded and stuff like that. So when they grow up, then we take it off of there and we incorporate it into his outfit, his dance outfit. He's 11. He's around here somewhere, but so he wears that, you know, on him when he's doing ceremonies. So even though we live in St. Louis and I was born and raised in St. Louis, we still go down to Oklahoma. That's where my tribe is, and we still go through the ceremonies.
Oh, so cool. So here's the wood hinges, and they use it to mark the calendar. So it depends on where the sun comes up. You see the sun, and then you see which stick it corresponds to, and you know what month of the year it is. Very smart, very scientific. There is life. Oh, lots of. Ooh, lights up. There's people in winter, in the snow. Oh, here's the deer. Okay, let's see this one.
Spring.
Spring's the best one. People are playing in the water.
Not playing, they're fishing.
Fishing. See, I'm pressing on the button for me. There's all the crops. Squats.
Corn, they got
All the
squash,
seed-bearing fruit.
They got rabbit.
Oh, here's a mount in the back. Ooh, platform mount is the coolest one. So that must be the big one. The monk mount is the platform mount. You can build houses on top.
Yeah. Chief. Oh, that's how they.
Oh yeah, it takes
167.
300 years to build this thing. 50 million times or 50 pounds per time. Crazy. Here's the chief, where you stand on the monk mount and talk to the god and rule the world on bottom. We're just going into the tribe now. Let's head in, Stina. Head in the tribe. Whoa. Wow. Little girl. Little boy. Yep, there's real fire burning in there. It's really cool. And here it says they're skinning animal. Wow, his hand's bloody. No headless. Alright, here's a little dog. Kids playing. And here is people doing corn stuff. Grinding. And here is people making pottery. Yeah, there's people making pottery. Pottery making. And this concludes the house tour. The village tour is finished. There's some people making tools also outside. Tool maker. Trading? They're trading. Hi, so we're in the middle of the village. Surrounding us is all the native people doing their daily things. How do you like the museum?
It's really nice. It's bigger than I thought.
It's really big museum. Has lots of cool display, all color. Some interactive things. Movies really good as well.
Yeah.
Talk about the whole history and the mystery. I really enjoyed this museum.
And it's free.
Yeah, it's completely free, and outside there's lots of trail as well.
And there's some events going on from time to time as well.
There's a Native American craft things going outside.
Yeah, and the volunteers are very helpful and everything. So
Yeah, highly recommend coming here and check out this World Heritage Site. Cahokia is actually means City of the Sun. Yeah, and we saw sunrise over there. It's pretty. And we were standing at a chief's house, location of chief's house. We are chief. Stina is chiefess. Princess? Queen? Chiefess. Alright.
chief of chiefs.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching this. We're gonna head to St. Louis and see the Ark now. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. JS Adventure is a snippet of our daily lives and travel.
谢谢收看我们的频道 ，JS Adventure 记录了我们的日常生活跟旅游记事。
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. See you guys next time.
下集见，
拜拜。